Good morning, I'm Al Litman, Mayor of Mesquite. Today's COVID-19 report is 1,167. No deaths have been shown since February 17th when the count was 25. Before I talk about the vaccine or lack of it, I read an interesting article in the Minneapolis Star-Tribune about the DMV, or as they call it in Minnesota, the DVS. I won't go into detail, but about 200,000 residents are unable to renew their licenses or registrations because of the closures during the pandemic. Just thought I'd mention this, as we're not alone in this problem. They're planning on opening up all their offices on the weekends to speed up the process. Why not Mesquite? I think we're still part of Nevada, last I heard. One of my main sources of news is the Las Vegas Review-Journal, which I read every morning. Thursday, the 18th, had the headline, 65 to 69, you're on deck. Sisolak, age group eligible for vaccine next week. In the Nevada section, the headline said, storms slowing vaccine shipments and appointments for the second dose of Moderna shot postponed. Saturday, the headlines read, first dose vaccine delayed. Very confusing to say the least. Right below in a secondary article, we learned that the state is to use a new vaccine system that will simplify setting of appointments. The article goes on to say that Nevada is on the cusp of launching a statewide COVID-19 vaccine appointment registration schedule starting next week in Clark County. Officials go on to say it will replace local ones because several local ones have been prone to crashing and errors. Ours works well and should be left alone. If what the state proposes is anything like the unemployment system or the DMV, we're in serious trouble. They can't get those systems right. I don't know why they think the COVID-19 system will be any better. If you received a vaccination at the Rising Star, you know how smoothly the program has gone. Why? Because we kept it local and out of the hands of the state. The website we used was designed by the Eureka, and our phone and walk-up appointments are overseen by local volunteers. Everything has gone well. All we need is the vaccine. What's gone wrong goes far past the storms that delayed shipments. We ask for a certain amount of vaccine weekly, but we never know what we will get. I guess that's somewhat understandable, as there are shortages everywhere, and compounded with the storms just makes it worse. But here's the rub as I see it. Last week, the governor announced the 65 to 69 age group was ready before we even got through most of the 70-plus group. And how about those under 65 with serious underlying problems that make many of these folks afraid to leave their homes for fear of getting the virus? I can only give you my thoughts on the matter. We need a system in place that actually works for everyone. And I'm not talking about Mesquite. We have a plan that works. We have our act together. I wish the Southern Nevada Health District and the state did also. We are not Las Vegas or any other city in Nevada. We are Mesquite and we have our own demographics. Another interesting bit of information that has now come out, but changes the wind, is that the Pfizer vaccine does not have to be kept as cold as originally thought. If that's the case, it too should be coming to Mesquite. However, all vaccines need to be kept in a medically approved refrigeration, and that's only found at Mesa View and at our small local pharmacies. The Rising Star has large freezers, but is not approved. More hard to explain regulations that probably limit the distribution in Mesquite. So until further notice, we'll still be receiving the Moderna vaccine. Assuming we receive it this week, which as of right now, we expect a shipment by tomorrow morning, remember you must be 65 years of age or older. You should plan on being here for the second dose if you're a snowbird. You should make an appointment either in person at City Hall or online or by phone. All the information should be on our city website at health.mesquitenv.gov and follow the instructions under vaccinations, not testing. Until we know we can have the vaccine, you cannot make an appointment. If you need the forms, you can get them anytime at City Hall or Mesa View. I guess at this point in time, we just have to keep the faith. We are Mesquite strong, and we'll get through this. Thank you.